Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Now, is this working? Not sure. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's not saying it online at all. There is a network error. That's good. Aha. I'm live. Well, live-ish. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is there anybody out there? One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello, Oki. Aha, it is working. Well, shall we begin? This is back in 2007. I did a series of Radio Clash Lives, and it was met with rapturous silence. It was something that let's see. I'm going to test record this as well. So let's test record in Reaper. And this is where it sort of gets complicated. Re the everything. And I had a mixer then. I had a machine, and I had a decent machine, and I had the space to do all of that. But it was IceCast. It was audio only. It wasn't video, and it sort of died after about a year. It was hard to get people to listen. I think I did them on Sunday nights. Is it Sunday? No, it's Wednesdays. It was Wednesdays at 10 o'clock. I remember that. So I'm going to try and do a run through from the future show. This is a future podcast, which is 366. Well, it's probably not 366 because I'm not sure I'm going to do the mashup shows anymore. So I don't know, but it's for the moment it's 366. I'm not going to run through it all because that would take like 3 hours. But I'm going to start sort of seeing if everything is working fine, because what I found with this technology, let's see if that works. That's working. Excellent. What I found with that technology, when did that disappear? That's odd. Anyway, what I found with all that technology is that it quite often goes wrong after about half an hour. So this is a run through for Saturday or Sunday. I probably will do this on. I'm aiming for 7:30 on Saturday. It might be Sunday. It depends on Matt Cat, who wants to follow me after. And also having someone follow me to raid is a bit more complicated because obviously my podcasts are usually 2.5 hours long, but they take about 3-ish hours plus to record. Obviously, I'm going to run through them quite quickly. I'm not going to have any what happens with the podcast, if you don't know, is I do retakes when my mixers get completely train wrecky, which I won't do, obviously, in the live feed. So it's going to be quicker, but the question is how long. I don't totally know how long it's going to be. So I'll probably get to a point of us saying, so 2-3 hours in and say, well, okay, we'll stop here. I'll finish the rest on my own. But it should in 2 hours, 2.5 hours, it should be enough to do the to do the podcast. And I don't know why you get things in triplicate with the bots. It's because it sends the bot thing all the way across the universe, because what it's doing is mirroring YouTube with Twitch. I think it is a good thing, Oki, to have the weekend. I think that seems to be better for me. I used to do the midweeks, and those can be weird times. Sometimes people can be free, especially with the pandemic, but not so much now. So, and hello, Scott. Hello. I hope you like the new theme that I did. But this is all complicated because this is being beamed to another laptop through NDI, which is a NewTek. You remember Video Toaster? NewTek people, they did a thing called NDI, and so this is on my Mac. But if I switch on the camera, which you can't see very much because it's being blasted by the light, which is not good. Again, this is the kind of shit we're trying to sort out. Does that kill the audio? Yeah, I thought it might do. It's yeah, I mean, the kind of switching on the camera on the little laptop. No audio. Is it back? It's streaming through. I can see it. Yeah. Can you hear me, Will? Yeah, whatever. Can you hear me? Yeah. I thought that might be the case. That's why I got it switched off. Yeah, I thought some. Yeah, it's a little Acer. Yeah, it's a little Acer laptop, which I got for John. It's a cheapy one, so it is not very processor friendly. But I thought for a stream it should be fine. And hopefully my mouse is syncing with because it's streaming across the whole thing through OBS, so it should be fine. Anyway, shall we try and do a podcast? Well, not do a podcast. We'll try and start doing a podcast, as I would usually do. Which I'm hoping that what happens is I'll record the audio directly to Reaper, and then I'll speak to you. It should duck on the stream, but it won't duck in the recording. And I will then be able to talk to people and then decide what to add at the end in the edit when things are any good and you're not, this is a new thing for me, because before, when I did the streams, it was all the way through. And although I might sort of chat to people and say hello, I generally edit it out because, it didn't make any sense. Whereas it's a difficult thing with interaction. It's like if I talk about, hi Scott, whoever's listening on the podcast would be like, who's Scott? So it's kind of a difficult thing to try and work out how much you include into the actual final podcast and how much it is. Yeah. So anyway, I can talk during the music and you'll hear me. You should hear me. It should duck it. But that won't necessarily be in the final podcast, but it'll be in the recording on Twitch. So here we go. Radio. Hello and welcome to Radio Clash. This is 366. Although it's not really, because it's a test of 366. A future podcast, which you'll hear in about a month or so, maybe. I don't know. This is Radio Clash from my box and the light. Orbiting your in the middle of ice. In the army circles, using over ice. This is Radio Clash from my box and the light.
to Radio Clash. You are listening to Radio Clash. You are listening to Radio Clash. You are listening to Radio Clash. R-Type building era. Neural meditation. Please insert tape and drive.
Feel the beat of the loading screen. Hey, we are 1986.
Yes.
Mexico.
That mix could be better.
We set our goals watching video. Hey, we are 1994. Stay indoors on the bedroom floor. You have the world, but you never felt so bored. Water can be good for you. Repeat it till you're black and blue.
It's a bit of this.
What you want to do. Water can be good for you. You need to replace me. I'm proactively lazy. Technology gives me too much choice. Sometimes you erase me. I'm nocturnally basic. Come on and be patronizing. Water can be good for you. Repeat it till you're black and blue. You don't know what you want to do. Water can be good for you. Water can be good for you. Repeat it till you're black and blue. You see the red light straight through. Water can be good for you. You fail to excite me on a basis that's nightly and instantly. I want something else. You try to ignite me on a subject that's frightening. I can't be faced, seen it all before. Water could be good for you. Repeat it till you're black